Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Salmon17, and this is a weird video to make for me because for a lot of you who already know, I'm a huge gamer fan, and I've been collecting for all the physical media for old games, basically for PS2 and PS3. But the question I've been asking is, should the game I've been asking myself is this: should I get an Xbox 360? And the reason for that question is the fact that Xbox 360 is a console that has been kind of revolutionary back in the day, back when 7th generation of consoles were good. But I feel like PS3 has more variety when it comes to single player games. Well, Xbox 360 has some single player games. The biggest selling point for Xbox 360 was definitely its online features and the online capability. But for those who don't know, the problem I have with the Xbox 360 is the fact that, one, you have to pay for online. Two is the whole Red Ring of Death thing, but also the Red Ring of Death doesn't apply on newer Xbox consoles like the Series S or Xbox 360 Slim, some people like to call it, or Xbox, and also there's another console called Xbox 360e. But I'm not a huge fan of the Xbox 360e because it looks like a discount version of Xbox One. And Xbox 360 Slim feels like a better option because it looks like an Xbox 360. The problem with Xbox 360 Slim, though, is the fact that it uses a touch screen functionality, not touch screen like on the controllers or something like that, more like the buttons are very touch sensitive. Unlike the original Xbox that uses the actual buttons for Xbox 360, like PS2 or PS3. But Xbox 360 is a console that feels like it's gonna die out really soon. Like, I don't know if I should buy it or not, because I'm tempted to buy it, but at the same time I don't really have space to plug it in. I don't have anywhere to put it somewhere. Like, I could plug it in downstairs, but because I still live with my family, with my parents, they basically hate gaming in general. So that's out of the question. And in my room, I already have 3 consoles plugged in, and my TV cannot plug in more consoles. I know Xbox 360 uses HDMI, but I only have 2 HDMI ports, and both of them are occupied by the PS3 and the Nintendo Switch. So someday, maybe in the future, I might try to get a new TV, but we shall see how that will work out. But overall, Xbox 360 is a console. I found out that also they were going to shut down the Xbox 360 store in very late July. So the online functionality like themes or the Xbox 360 avatars the avatars, they're kind of like a Mii's on Nintendo Wii, but not exactly. They're more detailed and whatnot. All that stuff is going to be gone, unfortunately, because Microsoft is basically just like me. They're just going to focus on the new stuff instead of the old one, and they're going to shut it down, unfortunately. And because of the shutdown, I'm not even sure if the whole arcade Xbox 360 cards are gonna work on the 360 once you purchase it, and are the download codes are gonna even work, and also the update stuff, like if you buy a game, will it update the game on the disc or not? I'm worried about that too. And there are a lot of Xbox 360 games I never got the chance to play, even though I did play on 360 on some places like Poland or Germany. Didn't have games like Gears of War or Forza Motorsport or even goddamn Halo. There wasn't a single Xbox 360 game I've entered the store in the past where it had a Halo game. Dude, Halo was the biggest selling point for the Xbox 360, and the fact that they didn't put a Halo game for the newcomers to try it out and play is feels like a slap in the face, or even a Gears of War game. That is unfortunate. But with Xbox 360, there are many games you cannot play on Xbox Series X. because even though the Xbox Series X has backwards capability, not all 360 games work on it. And for example, there's a very cool Naruto game, which was originally made by Ubisoft, published by Ubisoft. And that was back when Ubisoft weren't focusing on the same type of games, like everything must be Far Cry 3, everything must be Assassin's Creed, everything must be this and that. Back then Ubisoft made different kinds of games. Like there was this TMNT game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, which was based off the 2007 film. There was Prince of Persia. There was the Naruto game, open world Naruto games. I think they even made some racing games as well, and etc. and etc. But nowadays Ubisoft, there was also Beyond Good and Evil, and many other, and there was also the Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell games, Rayman games, and so on and so forth. But nowadays Ubisoft is just focusing on stupid shit like just Far Cry or Assassin's Creed, and now they're just basically taking down games from their digital services. This is why I always keep physical media, people. But the problem is with the Xbox 360 is the fact that not all games are working on the Series X. And if you want to play that interesting Naruto game I watched on YouTube, people play it and having a fun time, you're not gonna play those. You're not be able to play that game on the Series X because it doesn't support it. Xbox 360 is a console that many people bought and played, but I'm not sure if I should buy it or play it or own it forever, because Xbox 360, a lot of games, online services have been shut down, unfortunately, because of companies not supporting them, and it is especially sad with games like Halo 3 or Halo Reach. You cannot play those games, and a lot of people don't even play the Xbox 360 Call of Duty games, old ones, because of the fact that people just I don't know what it is. Like Activision brought back the servers and fixed them on the Xbox, but I feel like not many people play them anymore because of I don't know, maybe because it's older console. Everyone is just moving to newer consoles. Everything must be new and modern. And I'm like, no, that's not really it. Like, you can still play the old Call of Duty games on the PS3, but the problem is that some games, it doesn't let you keep your rank. Like some Call of Duty games, like for example Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Like, I enjoy the multiplayer, but the problem is the fact that it doesn't let you keep your rank if your account is completely new, and if you started playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare at 2014 and onwards. Because if you start your account there and start downloading and playing the game even on disc with Modern Warfare 2 on that specific date, you cannot keep your rank. Same goes for Black Ops 1. The only Call of Duty games I feel like that are worth playing for the PS3 are Call of Duty 4 and World at War. Unfortunately, I tried to find a World at War for PS3 at the used gaming store, but unfortunately there wasn't a copy of World at War for PS3 at all. There were 2 copies of modern Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, but I did not buy them because I instead bought Resident Evil Code Veronica X for PS2, because in my PS2 collection is kind of lacking, and I feel like I need to buy more PS2 games as well. There were some PS1 games as well, but the discs look pretty bad, in a pretty bad condition. There was a Metal Gear Solid game for €30, a used one. There was also a Gran Turismo 1 game. And I did not buy those games because the discs looked pretty badly damaged, pretty badly scratched up. So I was worried if they would work or not. That's why I did not buy those games. But overall, I really enjoy collecting all the physical media. And collecting physical media is a pain in the ass, especially for games and stuff like that for older consoles, because I don't have much space for all of this. And and maybe I will have more space if when the time comes when I move out of my family home and I move into my own place. But first I have to find a decent job where I earn decent amount of money. But I'm not sure if that was gonna work, if it will work out anytime soon. But overall, I feel like Xbox 360, if it's worth buying, especially with the store, when the Xbox store is gonna shut down in the late July, at the end of July, because even though they say they're gonna keep the Xbox like the whole achievement stuff and the games are still gonna be playable on the system, I'm not sure if you're gonna like I said, the problem is the whole store shut down, if it's gonna work, if it's worth buying or not, because like I said, I'm more like a PlayStation guy, so I'm not sure if I should buy an Xbox 360. But at the same time, Xbox 360 is an interesting console. But I do have an Xbox 360 controller, but it's a used one, and I haven't used this controller for a long time. I did play a little bit of like Batman Vengeance on a GameCube or on a Dolphin emulator, and I we used the YouTube tutorial to make Xbox 360 controller work on the Dolphin emulator with the GameCube games. But overall, I don't know if there are many old school games that could support the Xbox 360 controller on PC. I have some Steam games, like I do have the original Dead Space, Dead Space 2. I do have some of the old Call of Duty games, but I do not play them online because I do hear that the servers for PC servers are basically like really hacked, and they can actually hack your account and your computer. So that's why I'm worried about playing online, some of the older online games, especially older Call of Duties on Steam and whatnot. There are mods or something like that where you can actually play proper Call of Duty, proper Call of Duties, but I'm not sure because I'm not big on programming and stuff like that. But I'm still like thinking, should I get an Xbox 360 in the future, because the console is very interesting. When I was a kid, I actually really wanted an Xbox 360, and that was mainly because of Halo 3. But at the same time, I'm still wondering, should I not get an Xbox 360 in 2024 because of the whole Xbox store shutdown, and if it's worth getting because the online functionality is not gonna last very long. A lot of people just moving to newer and better stuff, and I'm just like, nah, man. Like, I still enjoy, like, I feel like I've missed out on a lot of like cool online gameplays, like meeting new people, like with Halo 3 and the old Call of Duty games. But I kind of missed out on that because like I said, the problem with Xbox 360 for me was the fact that you had to pay to play online games. Like, we already like, I live in a small country where the pay is not big enough, so we already have to waste money to pay for the internet in general as a whole. So the fact that you have to pay extra money just to play online is just kind of it just baffles me, man. And the PS3 doesn't have a lot of online games playable because of the shutdown. But a lot of people actually try to keep the PS3 servers active and online. They actually make like you have to change your ID address to actually play them, but a lot of people tried their best to actually keep those the PS3 alive, the online servers alive. It's like the community for the PS3 is fucking huge, and and a lot of people are keeping those servers on trying to keep those servers alive, is because older online games, I feel like, were more fun than newer online games, because back then we didn't have to worry about broken messes or microtransactions or whatever, or forced DLC, whatnot. Back then you had a choice to whether you want to or not to buy DLC, and when you play the online game in the old days, you basically still have a finished product, and you still have fun and a interesting experience with other players. Even though the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on PS3, it is unfortunate that I cannot keep my rank, but overall I still have fun playing the game, because back then older Call of Duty games were about keep bringing people together and actually having thousands of people playing the game online with other people. Like, I'm not very good at Call of Duty games in general, especially online, but it doesn't matter for me because I'm still having fun playing the game. Like, yeah, sometimes it is frustrating that I'm not getting any kills or whatnot, but at the same time, it is still fun. Like, I've still tried to learn how to play the game better, and there were moments where like, holy shit, I can't believe I did that. Like, one of my biggest enemy is definitely doing the melee attacks in Call of Duty games online, because I could not, like, every time a person is close to me, they always melee me first, and I'm just like, I have a very slow reaction time, so I could not get the guy. But there was a match I played online where I was using the FAMAS with the new tubes, and there was an enemy player coming close to me, and I'm like, get over it, bitch, and I'm just like knifed him, and I'm just like, holy shit, I can't believe I actually got a knife kill, because getting good knife kills is a pain in the ass, because in older Call of Duty games, because you need to have really fast reaction times, and you have to time those melee attacks at the right time. And like I said, because of me having slow reaction times, it is hard for me to actually like react in time and actually melee a person. But overall, I'm just rambling on about Call of Duty, but I'm still talking about gaming, and I feel like, should I or should I not buy and play an Xbox 360 in the near future, even if unfortunately the Microsoft Store is gonna shut down. So let me know in the comments, should I or should I not buy Xbox 360 in the near future, and if it's worth investing my money into it, because I've been playing a lot of old school consoles. Basically, I've been playing, last night I played more Max Payne. There was this annoying mission where you have to escape an explosion, but the fire spreads so fast in that level that I could not understand where I was supposed to go, and then I was like, oh, I need to go this way, but then the game slaps you across the face and is like, no, you need to go this way, and I'm like, dude, I cannot react fast enough to actually know where am I supposed to go, but it's still really annoying. But at the same time, I tried, and then I learned the pattern, and then I continue on playing the game and having fun with the game. Even though the PS2 version is considered the worst way to play Max Payne, especially the first game, but I'm still having fun playing the game. The gunplay is really fun. The slow motion stuff is really fun. Like, the gameplay is just addictive, man. Like, it's so much fun, man. Like, will I ever beat it? We shall see. I actually want to beat the first Max Payne, then afterwards I'm gonna buy Max Payne 2 for the PS2, and then Max Payne 3 for the PS3, but we shall see how that will work out. But like I said, should I buy or should I not buy Xbox 360 in the near future? Because I hear that Xbox 360 is also better backwards compatible with the original Xbox games than it is with the Xbox Series X or Xbox One. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I do like the Xbox 360 controller. It feels really nice in the hand, but like I said, even though I do have an Xbox 360 controller, I have no idea what to play on this. Like, I could play the GameCube emulators, yeah, but I also want to try out some games that are controller compatible. Like, I actually wanted to try out playing the original Darkstalkers on the PC, but the problem is with if the game will work on the Windows 10, because the game is more compatible with the older operating systems than with Windows 10, and a lot of games don't even turn on the newer operating systems on PCs and laptops. So it's really frustrating. I might try downloading the original Darkstalkers because the game actually works really fine, and I had fun playing it when I was at school. During high school, I played a little bit. I had to use a PS3 controller, mostly because I tried to do like the whole. The reason why I bought an Xbox 360 controller because it's easier to like just plug it in and the computer, either the computer or your laptop recognizes the controller, and you can actually use this controller on any game that supports Xbox 360 controls and controller support basically. But let me know in the comments, like I said, let me know in the comments, should I buy or should I not buy an Xbox 360? That's a really tough decision for me to make because Xbox 360, even though it's a cool console, the whole paying for online is kind of a downer for me, and I might buy the Xbox Live stuff, but I'm not sure if that's going to work out really well, since Microsoft is going to eventually shut down the servers, the whole Xbox Live thing on Xbox 360 sooner or later, which is unfortunate. So yeah, I've kind of missed out on the whole online experience with the Xbox 360. I do know that people still play Xbox 360 online, but like I said, many people are just moved on to the newer generation of consoles. So I'm not sure if I should invest my money on it or not. But let me know in the comments, should I not buy Xbox 360? I'm just rambling on and repeating myself. I apologize, but I just want to make a more positive video today. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and this is Salmon17 signing off. And like I said, write in the comments, should I or should I not buy an Xbox 360? So yeah, like I said, Salmon17 signing off.